How's it going? Well, uh, it's been cold at night, and been working every day. So I'm too tired to go tonight to my other job. Um, my feet and my bones are killing me from these hard floors. It didn't do much good on me today because I wore my moccasins. But and then I ran into a dear friend today. That was pretty cool. And we had some cool conversation real quick. In passing there, um, and hey, if you guys haven't seen Car Trek on YouTube, you need to check it out. They got a new version out this week. It's pretty cool. Um, but it's put on by Tavarish, and it's pretty cool. But other than that, I've been working really hard. My one job that I was going to be running at 25 hours after I did my paperwork. He says, I'll give you 40 hours. And I guess it was just for that week because, like, I'm getting 25 hours a week. But it is slow season. Well, hello, how's it going, Roxanne? It is slow season right now in Upper Florida, so it's actually come down from the pandemic. It is now going back to its normal self. And it does. It gets very desolate in winter here. Until about, well, January to April. April really starts banging away. But anyway, so my paychecks held up. They didn't do my paperwork in time. I'm going to tell you that right now. It should have been done the first or second day that I started. Um, so they have to ship my paycheck. All my coworkers got paid Wednesday that were on bank draft, and then I think Friday was the checks that they shipped. So I guess they just shipped it out today from out of state. So they're sending it by FedEx. They're thinking it will arrive to me on Monday. Uh, and I'm not even working Monday there. Um, so that's like painful. Yeah. And unfortunately, I had to overdraft twice. One to have gas money, and two to pay a storage that they went cuckoo on. Um, that I rented for like $140. Uh, uh, without any late charges, and nobody could quite explain it. Yeah, kind of messy, but anyway, very strange. And so when I always pay that one on time, I'm never late. Yeah, yeah. It all should have been put in. Um, I would say that first or second day I started, and I did mention to them how I quit Spirit Halloween because I couldn't just sit there and work for free and not see a paycheck for like a month, which I didn't get paid for over a month over there, and they were $160 short, and um, they took another 7 days to get that check to me. It was 7 or 9 days. Yeah. So I don't like to get caught up in stuff like that. If there's stuff screwed up already, it just really bothers me. Um, I don't like to work for flaky companies. And there's no excuse because Spirit Halloween is owned by Spencer's, and that is a gigantic company for a great many years. They should not be screwed up. But anyway, and then I got a second job, and uh, they could only promise me like you know part less than part time. But I know a lot of the workers there, and they're like, just get your foot in the door and you'll get all you want. And I'm like, well, I hope so. So I'm working both together, and I do have the option to go in after my other job, like I just got off work at my other job. But I'm in so much pain, my bones and my feet are killing me because the hard floors you got to stand up all the time. So for the whole shift, it's just really bad. And at this one job, I don't get to 15-20 minute breaks on the clock and a lunch. All you get is a 30-minute lunch off the clock. So it's really hard on me. I'm not into all that standing around like that. But anyway, so uh, my second job, they let me come in, and she authorized for me to come in after my other job if I feel like it, and work an hour or two. Doing displays and stuff like that. So um, both jobs are basically merchandising and displays, end caps, and window dressing. And then one, I'm being trained as manager. So, but they're both two-penny jobs. They're not high-paying jobs at all. I just took what I could get because I was having so much trouble being out of work for 2 weeks that I needed to have revenue because I've got bills to pay. So I paid my car insurance off, thank God for now. Um, but and I paid one of the storages, and I've got two more that are due on the 5th, and they're actually due on the 1st, but on the 5th they charge like 20%. So it's going to be frying bad, trust me. So yeah, it ought to be interesting. So, and a good friend of mine's got corona and the flu all at once. Been sick for several weeks. Yeah, and but both jobs are, they're okay. I mean, you know, it's not real hard. It's just a standing. So, yeah, and I get to visit with a lot of great people, a lot of tourists and stuff. So, um, they've all been, pretty nice. So, that works out okay. But I did have a rude lady at my second job come, and I was working the stock, and she looked like Obama's wife. And she come in and she was all snotty. And she'd asked for a product that I really didn't believe we carried. But then again, I don't know. All their chain stores are all different in every state and every city. And I told her, I said, "Gosh, I don't think so." I said, "But if we do, it'll be over there. Otherwise, you could go to a sporting goods store or Walmart, or Dollar General, something, dollar store." And she walked away. She was all pissy, and about 10 minutes later, she came up to me and she's waving this thing around in my face, going, "See, look at you, look at you. You should know your stock." And man, I had only worked that store for a total of 9 hours and 2 days. You know, so now what I do, I'm not even answering them. I'm just telling them, "I'm sorry, I'm not a checker. I don't know. You have to ask them." Yep, not doing it anymore. So, other than that, that's kind of about it. But yeah, and then I've got miles of these other jobs that I applied for. I had to turn down two interviews that were for Crocs, which was over $20 an hour. I think one was like 26 and one was like 22. Two different stores in um, two adjoining cities, and it was like poop. And they were management jobs, so I don't like the product though. See, I have a big problem with handling products I don't care for. You know what I mean? I really have trouble selling something I don't like, and I really don't like Crocs. I don't like the way they look. I think it's just some plastic. I've never even tried one on, and I think they just look sloppy. I just don't like them. I think they're overpriced plastic shoe. And I don't care if it's $5. If it's a fake Croc, I just don't like them. But yeah, I mean, it would have been, really good money. I'm just one for honesty. You know what I mean? I just, God, I just can't be a good liar. you know. So, I don't know. I got all these other job offers. I had a brokerage call me. They were looking at my um, uh, resume and stuff, and I mean, I've had several people look at my resume and contact me and just ask me to come to work for them, and and I applied for everything. I'm talking from working for car lots to retail of all kinds to housekeeping to um, uh, just all kinds of stuff. And but now I mean the jobs have really thinned out a lot. You don't drive down the streets and see all kinds of "we're hiring" signs like you used to because everybody wasn't going back to work and a lot of them went remote. There still are some remote jobs. I'm getting contacted a lot from regions, which I wish I could have worked that. They send you the computer, everything, your modems, all that stuff, and uh, they send it right to your house, and you work for them from your home. And um, I really want to do that. They have good benefits, really good pay, and I tried to get on there for like a year. I wanted to be on there so bad, and now they're sending me stuff like every other day, wanting to be on there, and I can't. I mean, I don't have my office anymore. Um, you know, so uh, that's really unfortunate. But and I'm still held up on opening my retail store. I just can't even afford it at this point. Um, and it would have saved me so much money on storages because I could have put everything in there. Um, uh, so because there's big uh, storage rooms in the back of those retail stores. So I would have been able to take everything out of the storages and put it on there and been paying half the price. So yeah, but other than that, the Dillard's is going out of business in the Santa Rosa Mall in Mary Esther. That's the final and last key store. I think that's all done. I don't think there's. Let's see, Penny's closed and Sears closed. I'm pretty sure that's the last key store, and that's what holds malls together is the key stores. And it would really make them fail when you lose all the key stores out of them. But apparently, the word is I don't know how true this is. I do know the guy that handles the mall and everything. Um, but uh, apparently, the word is that they bought that side of the mall and they get to hold their own hours. Somebody's running their boombox, and God, it's terrible. Um, and it's so loud it's like vibrating my car. Um, but anyway, uh, um, and so they bought that section of the mall. They own it, and they can run whatever hours they feel like, which is interesting because that mall just like opens at 11 and closes at 7. All year round. It's really sad. That used to be the bangingest mall, I got to tell you. Um, and so there's all of about 7 stores in that mall. Everything is vacant. And so anyway, um, the word is just all of a sudden that they're folding. And what they're going to do is they've sold their building back to the mall and they're leaving. And so they made huge money to sell it back because I'll tell you what the problem is. They're getting ready in like less than 12 months to cut the back end of that mall off, which includes Dillard's. And they're going to build another apartment complex like the one they already built. I guess they're going to go to 3 of them, but I do know they're going to open another complex next to that other one. So they've got to condemn more of the mall. And then they're going to take some of the parking lot space and build some standalone stores, just a couple. And then they're going to, God, these guys with this music. It doesn't kill my YouTube. And so they're just gonna do like that, just have one little strip, like a strip mall, and then they're gonna have just a few little standalone stores they're gonna add in the parking lot, and then carry on with those apartment buildings. I mean, it's a great way to make money. I mean, just like for storages, you make a lot of money out of a very small piece of land, and when you're building apartment buildings, they go up, so you're making a huge amount of money on it. Again, a small piece of land. So, um, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So, um, I don't know what it is with this person with the brights, man. But anyway, amazing. But anyway, so I hate seeing that happen, especially the dealers going out because I don't know where there's another dealers for miles. Um, so I don't know. But we'll see. I don't know how it'll go. But I'll tell you, that mall used to be something back in the day. It was really the hottest place going. You couldn't even park there. It was so busy. It was terrible to try to find a parking spot. You know. But yeah, it ought to be interesting. I don't know. So um, that kind of made me sad. That's where I like to buy my cologne, Chanel Coco Mademoiselle at Dillard's. Yep. But so I don't know how soon they're folding or moving out or whatever. All I know is they've sold their part of the building back. It's funny how they'll sell parts of a mall to a company that just doesn't make any sense because it's all attached. But I guess they do it. They did it with the storage company over there. I know they bought that like 2 or 3 years ago, and it's attached to the mall. But other than that, it's kind of about it. AB's been kind of slow this week, unfortunately. Um, but I haven't had time to do a lot on it because I, can't afford to be paying any more ads and stuff. I have to watch my pennies. But but other than that, interesting. So yeah, and it's been pretty cold this week at night, and sometimes in the mornings and the day it's been pretty wretched. Today was a better day. It was nice, like California day. It was a lot warmer, so that was good. Um, it did start chilling down as soon as the sun went down, though, just a little bit. So, but I mean, I'm just wearing a light jacket. But yeah, so I'm too tired to go to the second job tonight and try to catch some hours, but um, I needed to, but I'm just too tired for it tonight. Yeah. So I hope everybody's been doing great. Um, I hope you had a super good day today. So, yeah. But other than that, that's kind of about it. I've noticed Inspirational Nomad isn't doing any more long live vlogs. He must be mad at people because he used to do like 1, 2, and 3 hour vlogs live every single day. So I don't know what happened there. But if you guys get a chance, go check out Car Trek on YouTube. It's really fun to watch, and they're pretty funny characters. Um, and if you haven't ever watched it before, they've got several series on Tavares' channel, and you can watch all the different series that they've done. They've done them for over a year. They're pretty neat. So I guess they're gonna start doing them every 3 or 4 months, now, which is fun. But other than that, that's kind of about it. And I hope you guys have a really great day and evening here, and have a really good day tomorrow. Do something kind for a stranger. Love everybody. And I will see you in the next one. I love you.